Hey, one of the things that you're a man of action, right? Way back from our first conversation, our weekly discussions on the road all the time, looking at deals. You are a man of action. One of the things that I know about you is when you have plan, when you create a plan, you execute, you move to it. We're standing on the cusp of New Year's Day. And with New Year's Day comes New Year's resolutions. And they just don't work. So instead of calling them New Year's resolutions, I think you have a better way that can help people actually make positive progress. So let's talk about that.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. This whole episode is scrap the New Year's resolution. Everybody knows it doesn't work because it's kind of a feel good. This year I'm going to make it happen, and this time I'm going to finally do it. And then a week or two later, it's just over. And it's because what people will do oftentimes is they'll just say, my New Year's resolution is to lose weight. Let's just take that because that's a big one for everybody.
Sure.
And and this is a good example to use. And they'll just say that my New Year's resolution is to lose weight, and they don't actually do anything with it. And there's no commitment behind it. So what I tell people is, don't make a resolution, have resolve. Resolve that if you're somewhere in your life with whatever it is in any area of your life, your weight, whatever, that you're not happy with and you want to make a change, it takes resolve and commitment. And then you have to put that commitment into a plan, not a goal. You can have like everybody says, weight loss goal. Goals are great, but goals are not a plan. What you need to have is that goal is that target, but then it needs to become a plan on how you're going to get there. So if you want to lose 20 pounds, that's your goal, but what are you going to do about it? How are you going to get there? And you have to have that. What I'm talking about is that commitment, that resolve. You need to have that burning desire. And Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. That's the secret to that book, is that burning desire. You have to want it more than anything else, that you're willing to do whatever it takes every single day to, work towards that goal, which means working a plan. And that's where it becomes easy. So I want to lose 20 pounds, in the next 60 days. That's my goal for the new year. Now, here's my plan. Number one, you got to have a diet plan, because that's where it starts, right? You can't out train a poor diet.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care what you do.
I've tried that lots of times. You can't help
intermittent fasting. This stuff doesn't work. It's all about calories in, calories out. So figure out a plan that's going to work for you, that you can actually realistically stick with, because it's a lifestyle change. And then you got to add a little bit of exercise. And, depending on what level you're at and where you're at, you got to start somewhere. So just get out there and just do whatever the minimal is to get started. And then once you get going, you'll build and you'll get better and stronger, and you can do more. But you got to put that plan into action. Here's what my grocery list looks like. I'm going to start one meal at a time. In my plan, breakfast is here, lunch is here, dinner's here. However you want to break your diet up, have a plan for it. How you want to break your exercise up, have a plan for it. Look at it every single day. The most important thing is that desire. You have to want it, whatever it is. So what you need to think about is whatever area of your life that you're not happy with, that you're not satisfied with, that you want to make a change, you have to resolve. I will never look like this again. I will never not have that again. I will never be in this situation again. And you make a commitment and you make resolve, you make a promise to yourself. You know how sometimes things have happened to us where we said, I will never do that again. That's a commitment. That's resolve. And then you have to think about where you're at now, whatever that is, whatever area that you're not happy with or satisfied with. What is that costing you? What is it keeping you from doing, from being, from having? And you need to burn that in your mind. And you need to think about that every single day. And every single morning when you go to bed, you want to look at that plan. So number one, what is it that you want to be? Okay, think about what it is you want to be. If you want to lose 20 pounds and you want to be fit, you need to have that image. This is what I want to be. Then you need to write down the 2 or 3 things that you need to be doing every single day that's going to move you towards that goal, your diet and your fitness plan. And then you want to look at that every night before you go to bed, every morning when you wake up, and then just do it, no matter how bad you feel, no matter what. If you wake up and you're like, I don't feel like doing this today, just get up, jump out of bed, make your bed and go, because as soon as you get there, you're going to feel better and you're going to keep going. And that momentum will breed more momentum. Success breeds success. Before you know it, you'll be at your goal. And whatever it is, I guarantee you, somebody has gone before you and done it. So there's examples of it. And, surround yourself with like-minded people, because accountability helps, things like that. So that's really the key. Think about what it is you want to be, what it is that you want to accomplish. Write 2 or 3 things down that you need to be doing every single day that's going to move you towards that goal. And then every morning, every night, look at those things, and then make sure that you track your performance.
I just want to echo that, whether it's learning your real estate market, I call it do the work, right? Do the work, daily disciplines. Again, right? If you want to lose 20 pounds, I just want to repeat it. One is it's got to be that burning desire, to use your phrase. You got to write it down, right? What are you going to eat? How are you going to exercise? You need to look at it in the morning, look at it at night, document what you've done. And you're right. It will become a habit. Most people talk about it, 21 days being the magic number. At 21 days, it's now a habit. It's part of your day. Get going. Wishing for it, wanting it, putting it out loud, affirmations, all that stuff. No, write it down, daily discipline, get after it.
It's not 21 days or 28 days or whatever. It's 1 minute every day.
I like
it. It becomes a habit, because you're going to make, and actually it might even be seconds. You're going to make that decision whether or not you're getting out of bed and hitting the gym, or if you're going to hit snooze. That's one decision. Just change that one thing.
I like it.
And then when it comes to diet, when you feel like eating something you shouldn't be eating, and again, when I say make a plan, you need to understand how many calories you need to reduce and be in deficit to lose a pound of fat. Mm-hmm. That's different for different people. So learn what that is. Mm-hmm. Track your calories. It's easy to do. Say, I can eat 1,800 calories a day, break that up into however many times you want to eat, track it. And they have apps for that and everything now. So it's easy, and you can track it. Don't make excuses. Oh, I'm at a restaurant, I'm traveling. I don't care where you are. You can stick to that and understand what you're eating and what your calories are, and then understand the exercise and the movement that you're doing. But it doesn't take 21 days to make a habit. It takes 1 day in a matter of seconds to a few minutes, making that decision whether you're going to stick to your plan or not.
Yeah.
You can do something 21 days and then decide, you know what, I'm hitting snooze on day 22. You're done.
That's true. Yeah. And this is coming from someone who quit smoking and lost weight at the same time. This is that was your burning desire.
I resolved. I made up my mind. This is what I'm going to do. I hated, where I was at with all that, with my weight. I was not going to go to the next level. I was, wearing 38s, and the next was a 40. I was not going to
go there. That was I'm not going to 40s. That's amazing. Well, Greg, thank you for this. This is a lot of fun. I hope might be one people need to listen to 2 or 3 times. I want to hear from the folks that are still watching. What are you going to do? What's your burning desire? What are the metrics you're going to track? What are you going to look at daily? Let us know below. We will encourage you. And we will also probably follow up. If we know who you are, we're going to follow up. So Greg, where can people find you?
Yeah, gregdickerson.com. All my information, contact info is there. YouTube podcast, go check it out.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.